Today, I wanted to talk to you about how to control your feelings, and this in regards to actually responding instead of reacting. And I wanted to use that as an example because I actually had something that happened in my life yesterday evening after I did my live yesterday, and so I had to I failed terribly, so I had to figure out how I could have reacted in a different way, because when my emotions get the best of me, I just react. So, and it wasn't the right way. So, we know that it's hard to control our feelings when we're in the mix of stuff, and we're hurt and we're feeling betrayed, and not it's not fair. So, these are some of the things that find that's going to help me. I've done some of them, and I'm adding some stuff to help me next time. So I know I can't do it without God. So that's the first thing that I need to do is just pray and ask God to help me to respond instead of react. And so a lot of this starts with your mind, so your thoughts. So wherever your thoughts are, we need to evaluate those. So that was my next one. A lot of times I know I have like call stinking thinking. So it's just bad, it's negative, and so the next thing is looking for the root. And so a lot of times when I pray and I ask God, what's the root of that? A lot of it is something that I was holding against someone, maybe something that they did a while ago, and I thought I had forgiven them, but I guess I really hadn't, because it just comes up and then I just react and get really upset about it. The next thing I'm going to do is, and I never knew you could do this, but you can invite the Holy Spirit to ask you to control your tongue. So, I'm going to be doing that a lot, because I know that it's hard. I just tend to say things I don't mean because I'm just hurting in the moment. Um, the next thing is, I have to learn to recognize that the way people act, and usually it has something to do with it has nothing to do with you. It usually has something to do with what's ever going on with them, or maybe they had a bad day, but it's a reflection of their character and not yours. So I just have to learn to just embrace it and just know that it usually has nothing to do with me. It's usually something else that's going on. The next is be thankful. So it's really hard to be thankful in the moment, but somehow we have to step away and just think about all the things we're thankful about. And so it's hard for these negative emotions to come in when we're thankful. And the last thing is just set your mind above. So I'm committed to like looking at God and just being committed to looking at the situation from His perspective. Because a lot of times we feel like, if y'all have ever seen the movie The Shack, there was a scene where the guy was sinking and he felt like he was being overwhelmed. And Jesus was like, look at me, that's not real. So God just wants us to give us a new perspective on a situation maybe that we just have no idea. So I hope that this helps y'all.